3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Here we go.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome. My thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Taking that Xbox?
Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcast live from the Hardier. This is Badass. Broadcast all over. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. Shop Point, returning for the first time in a while, Mr. A. Jimmy Jeff, St. Louis, knocking it out of the park once again.
Hell yeah. I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry. What's up, AC?
What's up, yeah.
Hello.
We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch Destiny drama. I don't know much about it. I don't know. It's like who's accusing who of being a predator or some fucking stupid shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's just funny because it's Destiny. I don't know. We don't know. We deliberately don't know much about it. What do you know about it, IC?
I know that Destiny's been accused of a lot of things, and that, you know, time and time again, he seems to have beaten the allegations. So,
I
don't know.
Make stuff up.
I don't know what's going on right now with the lab stuff, but he's had trouble with lab before, right? I mean, this isn't the first time he's been wrangling.
Yeah, this particular girl compared him to Harvey Weinstein.
Really?
What? Really? Okay.
Yes.
That's
she took it back. She did take it back, but
because
really
that's a hell of an
surprising
allegation to prove.
You know, his political ideology, like, they find racism under every rock. I mean, why not call him Harvey Weinstein when he's probably just a womanizer? You know, there's a big difference between just like a player and a womanizer. You know, like you like to say. But hey, that's when you wrote, you fucking when you lay with dogs, you get fleas. Is that what they say?
Yes, sir.
There you go. And that's it. So we're going with this one fresh eyes. I do kind of want to talk about. Put it one in the chat if you know who Maya is. Put it one in the chat. You know Maya? I guess his rep sounds like girlfriend or something. All the women are like, yes, I know she is. She's a bitch.
Of course. All right, I got a few ones in there.
Yeah, she unfortunately, who are you kidding? Everybody like this. You got to see this. Like, I know we've covered her before, have we?
Yeah, we've covered the incident before.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking funny. Yeah, here we go. Her timeline is like I know. Boobies. Oh, good. Nobody's looking at them. I don't know. That might have been a little too close for.
Wait, boobies? You might want to share
your screen back.
Share your screen, please.
Boobies.
If she's not hot, don't.
Boobies. Got boobies everywhere. Boobies here, everywhere. Okay. All right. It's just, I don't know. Like, she wrote something to me. Was I hard on her or something?
No, she has been DMing me for the past month, blaming me because I never told her side of the story. And she claimed that me and Repsion are friends, and I was defending Jane and Repsion.
Oh.
And it's all because I think you asked me to see if she would come on for an interview. Yeah. And I did, and she said she would like to have a personal conversation first, and you said no, fuck that.
Absolutely
and
not.
She was
cocksucker.
Yeah, and she just basically took that as
not.
oh,
you're gonna sit there I'm 46 years old. I know how that works. You're gonna sit there and fucking browbeat me in your fucking narrative. I just want to have you're the one that wants to do this drama publicly. Yeah, fine. A lot of people like to do that to me. I want to talk to you privately first. No, you want to browbeat me into fucking saying exactly what you want me to say. No. I don't know, but I like this thing is 2 years old or something, and she's going on whoa.
Shit.
Whoa. And then
she's still going.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Well, she wrote me.
Sounds like she needs a good dicking.
With my little
Whoa,
drama.
Jeff, Jesus
Christ. No, that's not gonna help her. I don't think she's a very attractive woman. I don't think she has any problems in that department. You know what? My guess is that's her problem. She doesn't have that problem. That's my guess. So, oh boy, what did she write me? She wrote me. Well, why don't I just go to my?
The screenshots in your DMs.
Is it too late? I don't think I fucking put it up because I was an idiot. But I just thought this is kind of funny. Because I don't think I ever attacked her or anything, did I?
No, never. No, we made jokes, but we also made jokes about Jane.
Oh, we did, and then she took that real well too.
Yeah.
Oh. So I guess this is about that idiot that I had to deal with, Angelica Oles. By the way, total victory there. I'm claiming total victory. It was the best.
I don't know what you're talking about. She seemed really smart, calm and collected, very intelligent, high IQ.
Well, Maya wrote me, honestly, I hope your entitled channels gets demonetized. All you do is harass people and get paid to look the other way. Get paid? Who paid?
Paid off. Yeah, you're like somebody slipping you $100 bill. Like, okay, guys, don't make any funny jokes. Don't be entertaining about this, guys.
Gotcha. Got it. Thanks. You and Matt both have severe issues in women. What is this with these no matter whether, like, if you criticize a woman, you have issues with them? Hey, Maya, I have 2 kids. I'm going to do something. I'm going to tell you something that you're never, ever going to have, like, the rest of your life. I am happily married. I have 2 children, a good relationship. That the worst thing in my life is I'm about fucking 50 pounds overweight. I really could use to lose the fucking weight. And otherwise, everything's great. Literally, none of that will ever happen to you because you're fucking crazy. So don't give me this harass women bullshit. I'm not harassing you. You're putting yourself out there.
That's my bit, okay? They don't harass women. I harass women. I hate women. I'm the misogynist.
Yeah,
right?
you harass women through the power of God.
Ooh.
Exactly.
I love this. Any criticism.
Cover up as well.
Yeah. I think what was that other bimbo said something to me. I made her delete her thing. She's like, I think it's really creepy that an older man's criticizing a young woman. I was like, yeah, me too. Like, women, I was like, 20-year-old women have absolutely no agency whatsoever. In fact, they shouldn't be allowed to drive. You know, I think I should have put in that one, AC. I think all their marriages should be arranged for their own good.
Exactly.
That's what I should. Yeah, because women have no agency.
There's like a contingent of people that like think that women really actually just don't have any agency until they're like 25. Like I saw there's this clip of like this woman on a podcast, like she was using the word like 50 times in one sentence trying to get out this point about like dating.
Yeah.
Right. And everybody was saying that, oh no, you can't criticize her, man. She's just trying to figure out what to speak about, and you know,
guys
she says like and has no vocabulary. Like she sounded dumb.
Yeah, she probably was.
The explanation was the defense was she's doing that so she can avoid being interrupted. That's why women say like. Yeah, that's one of the tweets I read. It's like they say like to avoid being interrupted.
That's a super excuse. I've never heard of anything.
Oh no, that's a 5,000 IQ take. Actually,
yeah, really.
Oh, I see. Women were the smartest all along. They're actually the geniuses. Women were the historic inventors. They revolutionized medicine, science, military, all that. Nothing without women.
You might be just a dumb broad. It's not impossible. Actually, it's statistically, you're more likely to found a seriously stupid guy than you are a girl. Girls produce less geniuses, but they also produce less retards. Guys produce all the retards, but they also produce all the geniuses.
Guys produce the funny retards.
Yeah, they're funny.
That's why they get jobs in the industry.
I wonder if I can drive this lawnmower down the LA freeway. Let's see. Let's go. Come on.
That was the whole blue collar comedy angle, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Funny retard guys.
There's a great show of retards called Jackass. It's great.
Oh yeah,
all dudes.
Exactly. Men aren't exempt, but women, come on, like we're not putting on the kitty gloves when we're dealing with you.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, I just thought it was kind of funny, and then I just brought it up in my I had a meeting with fans in the chat. And I just brought it up, and everyone went like berserk. Yeah, I will say this though on the Maya thing. You can't sit there and say you want Maya to go away and continue to fucking torture her online. All right. I'm not saying, look, she's online. I view her the same way I view like Wings of Redemption or something like that. But you can't have it both ways. And I think they know who I'm talking to. If you continue to fucking pick on her, she's going to fucking just do this forever and ever and ever and ever. She can't help it. You know, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, no. My experience with her in the DMs is me thinking, "Oh, you're actually crazy." Like,
yeah,
really
something
crazy.
wrong with her. Something wrong with this girl.
Okay.
Like, I actually do feel bad. I'm not even kidding. I do feel bad for her. But as long as she's, you know, as long as she's allowed to do this crazy shit, I can goof on her. But yeah, she's something wrong.
Yeah.
The poor thing.
Because our conversation was basically like, "You guys need to do this, this, and this," and I'm like, "Maya, just make a video. Make a video explaining all your points."
Yeah, there you
Why
go.
should I make a video?
Why should
No,
I make?
she
I'm a
can't.
girl.
She's
You're
not
supposed to do it for me.
talented.
Hold the door for me. Pay for my house.
I'm
you
not
know,
fucking
and buy me
Steve the
food.
lead, bro.
She's a talented Twitter user. She's poured all of her skill set into using Twitter and replying constantly to literally everybody. But making a video, I can't wrap my head around that.
Well, it
that's
sounds
another
like
thing,
she's
too.
leaving the
Spams
way
you
it's
with
going.
Like-
she spams you with screenshots, and you're just like, "What does all this mean? I got to
Yeah.
read all these fucking
And she's
screenshots to
like-
figure out the
she's like,
context."
Write a
legit.
book. Like, come on.
She's like legit attractive too. So like
Show
that's
me
gonna
your
bring.
DMs.
So she's batshit
Oh, wow,
crazy.
she actually is.
Yeah. Oh no, she's like legit attractive. So
Well,
she's
she
batshit crazy, and that's gonna bring. Oh god, the type of guys you attract when you have like cognitive issues, you know, is like the worst guys in the
Wow.
world. You know,
Well,
nobody
Twitter's
wants
the
to.
perfect place for that.
And you know, all she has to do is fucking shed a tear, and everybody like, oh, I'll tell everybody just being mean. We get
Twitter's the perfect place for that.
Remember the Tommy's NCU situation? It's kind of like that for her. Like Tommy would get, it was a cycle. Tommy would get a bunch of people around him. They would kind of, he's difficult to deal with, so they would do stuff to him. There'd be another group of
Correct.
people like, hey, you're treating Tommy bad. And they get chased out, and they try to help Tommy out, and then Tommy would wear on them. And then another group was like, "You're treating
Yeah.
Tommy like shit," and they would get chased out. And,
Yeah.
and the only people that
it's
ever
like
got
the
off
it's like the never-ending cycle.
it's
just
never
like
ending
the
cycle of people like trying to help
Tommy.
Tommy, picking on Tommy, poor Tommy.
Yeah.
The only people that ever got off the train were Dave and I. Dave and I were like, next stop, we're out for sure. Bye.
I was gonna say something that
What?
would come off very misogynist, but Icky Vicky said it in chat, so I'll just repeat her point. She must be giving some bomb head.
I don't know. She looks like this. When you look as good as she does,
Well, Tommy said this that wouldn't solve it. He said that about 5 minutes ago.
no,
So
it wouldn't solve the problem.
apparently that doesn't.
I mean,
well,
say
it would shut her
it-
up for about 5 minutes.
No, I'm saying it's like there's
Would
a
it?
reason why these people keep Repsion and
No,
all
if
these
she
guys
gets
keep
good
coming
at
around.
if she's good at that, something like that, then she's gonna. And I don't know if they blame her. She's gonna expect something back for it. I kind of don't blame her. You know, I'm fair. I am the furthest thing from misogynist. I really am. I'm probably the most fair guy, but I do not put up with.
You're actually a
anybody's bullshit.
feminist. Then I mean, this
Nay,
podcast,
I wouldn't go
this
that
whole
far. You are.
stream is the whole.
yeah.
I wouldn't
It's
go that
evidence.
far. But this is the other. Is that
What
wrong
the
by Jay?
heck is this?
What?
If you've
in
ever
the
been directly
okay.
contacted, DM contents tags, text Discord, IGFA regarding me or Daniel Sawsback by she who will not be named, email me screenshot. Well, you better get on it, fucking Matt.
Wink, wink.
What are they going to do in a lawsuit? I apologize to everyone who's ever harassed in regards to us. I'm okay, Jane. Our entire legal team is now handling it. It ends once and for all. I doubt it. If a lawyer can
Our
get some more
legal
money out
our
of
legal
you,
team.
Oh,
yeah, they've been to court before already.
They've been to court before, yeah.
Oh
They've been to
shit.
court for yeah.
dude, removing the character limit on Twitter was a mistake. Okay, look at these posts, dude.
Well,
When I see that and I see read more, I'm not. No.
Well,
I'll be honest with you,
it gives you the option to. It gives you the option.
But the
to.
thing
You
is,
I
don't
right,
mean-
but with people with like Maya, right, who would spam tweets over and over, like it allows them to just write one big long tweet and you can just ignore it.
And
You
they
know what I
don't get
mean?
exhausted though. They don't
No.
run out of steam. Like 4,000 characters is still not enough for them. Like what? What is going on? What is going on in their lives?
Just let him.
What,
Just
what
let him
is
get it
going on
out.
for
Just
justice
let
for
him get it out.
Jane and Repsion? Were they like kidnapped and arrested or something? Justice.
Yeah, this picture looks like it was taken in a dream.
It was
It's like,
like,
AI generated.
It's basically like, so Jane and Repsion are accusing Maya of harassment. Maya's accusing Repsion and Jane
Yeah,
of
justice
harassment.
for-
It's like double
justice for-
harassment,
for
pointing
Maya.
fingers, you know.
Yeah, who harassed who first?
Yeah, it's
Who's
the
the real
Spider-Man
victim?
meme.
Who's the real harasser? I couldn't be invested in that.
Victim
I think a
Olympics.
lot of the problem is on their side. If I had to make there's too much of this is playing online and not enough of this is playing up behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I think this is probably a really bad text and it keeps the whole drama kind of going. I think that's not very wise. I mean, I like Repsion and everything, but it's not very wise. Because like there is a part of me, and I think that's probably what they like. People, it's easy to feel sorry for this face. Sorry, whether it deserves it or not, probably doesn't.
It's because you ain't thinking with your head.
No, she's fine. But it's
good for her.
There's always going to be people that are going to be sympathetic for her, no matter what she's got to have to kill a kid or something like that to get like lose sympathy. It's going to have to be.
That'll probably get a pass. Who
was the one that got killed her kid and got away with it?
Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony. Yeah, and she still got guys knocking down her arc. Well, she's hot. Yeah. She actually killed a kid. And people are like, I think I'd bang her. I don't know. Maybe
okay. I don't think we're dealing with Casey Anthony here.
No, my point is, point is, if you're hot enough, it doesn't matter what you do. That's my point, and that is accurate. I'm right. Say so, Jeff.
Casey Anthony wasn't hot.
You don't. Whatever. Fuck you.
That was actually the secret behind Hitler.
Hey,
He's the
Tommy,
hottest man in Germany. That's why he
you
got
got a
away
new
with
DM.
it.
You got a new DM.
I know. I saw it.
To be fair though, murdering babies, I mean, that kind of knocks you down a few pegs. So.
No, the thing is, that's
For
like
me,
a
anyway.
neg, right? It's like a self-neg. It makes people think that you're more attainable. Like, I have a chance with her. Okay,
She's
her standards
crazy.
aren't that high.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, these crazy bitches are using you because they know. That's one thing about girls; they know what men want, and they can act oblivious from it.
Sure, you can just look at the couple pictures that she has up there.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
Nice. All right, let's go. Steam. What are we talking about here?
Destiny and Lab are confronting each other for the first time since November.
What was the Lab confrontation from November? Because I don't really keep up with everything.
Lab basically, so Mr. Girl was exposing Destiny and claiming he's going to write a very in-depth article interviewing a bunch of women that have accusations against Destiny. Lab being one of them. She says that he was very at one point she compared him to Harvey Weinstein. They found out that she had an accusation against Hassan, where she claimed that one of her friends had a weird experience with Hassan. It's a lot of bullshit, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah. Like, it's just more of like, you made me uncomfortable type of stuff.
Yeah, you made me uncomfortable.
Imagine going to Mr. Girl too.
You made me uncomfortable. You should leave everything you had. Like, because there's never a situation when you're dating or going out with somebody that an uncomfortable situation can come back. I love how women have been convinced that uncomfortable situations are criminal, deserve to be punished by fucking by prison time. I really get a kick out of it.
Well, it's like there's no authorities or anything to go to either. You know who I'm going to go to? I'm going to go to the guy who raps, "I'm a pedophile." Yeah. That's the guy that's going to bring me justice, okay?
Yeah. All right, let's check it out.
I have a question.
Hold on.
I have a question.
Wait
Wait a minute. I have a question. Wait a minute.
Well, now I have to substantiate.
Did Destiny bang her too?
Who, Stardust?
This chick here.
Oh, that's Lab. Yes. He did bang her.
Destiny bangs everybody.
Okay.
She's my fucking hero.
I have a question. Okay, Destiny wants to be added to the call.
And I'm showing you a lot.
Can I add him to the call?
You a lot. What?
Destiny wants to be added to the call. Can I?
Good luck, bitch.
All right, well.
Yeah, it's on now. Because he's walked into these situations that nobody would ever go into in 100 years. And he usually walks out a champ in every one of these.
Add him to the call?
What
yeah, you can add him to the call.
Wait, excuse me.
Well, no, okay. we all have fucking permission here. Is anybody not okay with this?
I'm not.
In an extreme
I'm just confused as to why half the shit matters.
I mean, we may as well hash
are we
this whole
doing
thing
personal
out.
sex life details in here? Is that what's going on?
It's gross,
fucking,
dude.
I
It is
just
so fucking gross.
I'm so lost as to why it matters.
Who's the Englishman?
I think that's Stardust's. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Stardust's boyfriend Beckett. Is that who it is?
Fucking John. What's his name? It's not fucking Craig Beckett, is it?
No, different Beckett.
All right, just checking.
Different Beckett. Different Beckett. That would have been funny.
It would have been great. By the way, I wish you and Craig the best. Yeah, fucking shit.
Sex life details, and Zonia saying it's gross as if you didn't just fucking try to bait me into substantiating.
No, because you were vague posting about the shit, and I was just like, "Fuck it, just put it out there. Don't
now
vague
you
post
get in
about
front
it
of
anymore."
Steven and you're like, "Oh, so gross."
Well,
Okay, wait. I just want like a really clear yes or no. Lav. When you were blowing up on my stream, doing like all the big streams were happening. Wait.
Hold on. Let me take a breath.
Sure.
Because I'm about to get ruined.
Okay, just a really basic question.
Hold on. I don't want this to be a crazy conversation. This is the first time that we have talked since November.
That makes me think you're into him. And just that, the way, I'm sorry. That just set a bell off. This is the first time. Because women will do that. Women will be in love with you and mad at you and just try to destroy you at the same time. Girls, ladies in the chat, am I onto something here? Did you notice it? Because women pick up on that better than men do. Because that's what I'm feeling. Oh my God. Like when she thought he was never going to talk to him ever again, then it was like, yeah, I'll throw all this fucking shit out there. But now I'm faced with the reality that we could have a calm conversation. That's what that sounds like. Have you listened to this, Matt?
I've listened to most of it, yes.
Am I on the right track?
Yeah, I think so.
I figured.
You don't understand. The thing is, and I can say this as a manlet, once they get a taste of the manlet dick, it's over. It's done. Okay. Everybody who's above 6 foot, say your prayers.
Yeah, look out.
Never.
In fairness, I would need to remain calm while talking to Destiny as well, because that dude talks really fast. So I would want to be like, all right, here we go.
Doing this fucking
she's just doing it, and I feel like it's like she's trying to get a hold of this conversation in some way.
Already,
sort of
but it didn't sound like an angry, I'm gonna beat you. It's like, oh my God, I'm talking to you.
It's like, I want to direct. I want to set the stage for this.
I didn't know. I disagree. I don't get that. I didn't get that. I got an emotional thing. I'm talking to you. I have to take this in. This has been a difficult time for me, but I'm speaking to you, and we're not screaming at each other. That's what I took in. Yeah.
You're thinking it's been difficult without you.
Yes,
Destiny.
that's what. Bingo. You said it better.
Steven.
Than I could. Yes, that's what I'm picking up on.
I'm feeling a bit emotional. Give me 30 seconds of small talk, please.
30 seconds of small talk.
I'm right.
Okay, you're right.
I'm right. I'm 100% right. No, I hit that
Damn.
straight in the head. Now I want to have small because I love you. Because I love you. You know I have small. You know how much small talk I have with women. Well, I do talk to Seth once in a while. My wife. That's it. Small talk with women. I'd rather fucking poke my eyes out with nails.
I mean, small talk with Seth is just like, hey, Seth, can you say the K word real quick?
Yeah.
I get it. Because Destiny's short. It's small talk. I get it.
Where'd you get that hat at?
Good for him. He knows she's in them too.
Amazon.
So the next time somebody gets a fucking allegation out of fucking nowhere, think to the fact it's probably revenge and they love them. And they just things didn't go the way they wanted it to, so it's okay to do whatever you want, anything you want. Destiny wouldn't like to hear this, but it's 100% true. Men tend to be physical. Women go for reputation destruction. What is she trying to do with Destiny? Ruin his reputation. Shocking, because that's the way it works.
What's it supposed to be of?
It's like a cat hat.
I can't believe he's doing
I'm like a cat in the hat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Glasses are from Warby Parker. Not sponsored.
He's an asshole.
Why'd you go with the blue snowball instead of the blue Yeti?
I actually have a blue Yeti, and it's not set up. I also got one of those e-horror, ASMR ear mics. And I'm ready to...
I thought you were done doing sex work.
This feels wrong.
Yeah,
is ASMR sex work?
Yes,
I don't know if you do it with the ear.
Get to the drama. How much more time?
I'm listening to foreplay.
Waiting for Destiny to be like, okay, so why are you such a bitch?
Yeah,
very shitty foreplay.
Maybe that's kind of what it is. It's like, this is the foreplay, and then the confrontation itself is the rough sex.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, when they're on stream, being like, okay, guys, we're wrapping up the stream. That's kind of like the after, the cigarette after.
Yeah.
I think if you're doing with the weird ear mics, I don't know.
Oh, I'm not gonna do I'm gonna read I'm gonna read Harry Potter or something.
Oh, can I get ahead of this? Because I really don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they're about to go right into it soon.
Good.
Do you think asexuals aren't capable of doing ASMR work on stream, Stardust? Is there some ace erasure going on here?
I don't know. I don't know.
Look, all I'm saying is you know damn well that there are people yoinking their dicks to that shit, okay? That's all I'm saying. So
I think people yoink their weenies to just about anything these days.
They're yoinking right now. They're yoinking right now.
There are people with one hand in their pants and one hand on the chat.
I've been seeing typos in every single chat. We know where the yoinking's happening.
I love lefty humor. It's so awesome. They're so funny, guys.
They're so funny, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hysterical. They're so funny and creative and interesting and whimsical.
Hey guys, jacking off.
Jacking off.
Did I say that enough?
Everybody's jacking off. Everybody's jacking off.
Are you partaking in the masturbation?
It's like raining jack off. Everybody's just jacking off.
It's like being in middle
just
school.
a random timeline question.
No, we were funny
okay?
in middle school.
Here we go.
When you started to come on and there were the huge, like 10 to 15,000 viewer streams, I'm pretty sure we had been done doing anything sexual for like weeks or months at that point. Is that true or false?
Weeks or months are really different, Stephen.
Answer.
But that's November 9th. It had been 2 months since we met up.
Okay.
Month. Wait, hold on, Stephen. 1 month since you asked to drive with me to TwitchCon.
Which we didn't do. We didn't meet up at all, right?
Yes, which we didn't do. But
Okay.
of course, that was. Like, are you gonna try to pretend that
He's gonna walk from this one too.
that wasn't going to be that we were just gonna be like hee friends?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because he doesn't care, you stupid bitch. He doesn't care. He fucked you and he was done with you. All that fucking shit that he talks about women and stuff, it's bullshit. It's just acquiring political capital. That's all it is. You fucking bimbo. Good. And you know what? And Destiny, you think, oh, Tommy really hates Destiny. No, I don't fucking care. Do it all you want.
Sure, but it was there, right? Like we had.
It might have been, but we
closed
didn't.
The door.
And he had, like, how does this fucking, like, this is what really blows my mind. He has a girlfriend, right? And she tolerates this, right?
Yeah, I think they're married now, right?
That's so funny.
I think they have an open relationship.
Yeah, like, and he's just like, just keep your bitches, fucking out of this house. Like, that's her attitude. That's so funny.
Well, listen, my door's never closed, okay? But what I'm saying is, we didn't have, you present this as though you're coming on to, this is just the impression that I think
I'm
people
not
get.
presenting anything.
Okay, I'm sorry. It is being presented, I'm using the passive voice now. It's being presented as though you are coming onto my stream into the combat zone, crying in private because of how traumatic it is, and then I'm sexting you at the same time. But there's like at least a month or two, I think you just said 2 months of distance between us having any type of sexual relationship and the crazy combat sports starting on my stream. No?
So you know what probably happens too, because I don't like the polymorph. This is beyond my grasp. I can't imagine any woman puts up with it. Any woman that does put up with it gets what they fucking deserve. So I guess. Let me guess. When he dates other girls outside his own marriage or whatever his regular relationship is, okay? Can we be friends? Yeah, sure, Leah. Right. So let me guess. He starts to date these girls, and they're like, you know what? Because women have their own dick measuring contest in a strange way. I can take him away from her. How much you want to bet? That's constantly in the back of their minds. Yes, they have this, what they call it, polymorphic relationship or whatever.
Polyamorous.
Polymorphic, like when you turn somebody into a sheep in World of Warcraft, right? I don't polyamorous.
Yeah, that's a polymorph spell.
Yeah, it's polymorph.
Yes. Good one.
So they get it. It gets sexual. It gets intimate. And then I want to take him away from the regular one. I guarantee that's where the fucking problem starts.
I want to turn Destiny into a rap.
They want a challenge.
I'm going to make Destiny love me more than he loves the woman he loves. I'm sorry. I've dealt with women too much to not to know that wouldn't happen. That scenario is like totally and completely possible. Oh, God. Jesus Louises. Oh, my view count's off on the thing. I wonder why. I was getting a little disappointed there. Well, now I feel better about myself.
Any sort of sexual relationship, Steven, you just said that in October it could have been, we were still flirting. We had never had the conversation like, let's not do this. Our last in-person meetup, we had done something sexual together. There was no door that was closed. We were still absolutely flirty with each other, and I think we both were open to sexual experiences in the future, right? Neither of us had a negative sexual experience with each other, so it's not like there was some moment in which it was like not expected anymore. So yes, I still think that we had an open door policy for our sexual relationship.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat the same question because what you just did was so like
also,
not anything.
Also,
well, hold on, wait. You just said a whole bunch of things. So the reality is we had. Now you can say there was a quote unquote open whatever, but the reality was we hadn't done anything sexual. I don't even think we traded like.
It can't be open when you don't see the other person.
A pic or vid or anything for. I want to say it was over a month. It might have been 2 before like shit started to blow up.
Okay, the time frame though. What are you trying to insinuate with bringing up like it had been a month? Like what does that mean?
Because you're making it sound like you're getting extremely traumatized on my stream while we have an active sexual relationship, which was not true.
First of all, I did not make that claim.
Okay, I'm curious. If you were to pull your chat or ask everyone else in this room, does it seem like she's implying that we simultaneously
I implied that
had?
with Anna. I absolutely implied that with
Okay,
Anna.
I'm telling you that you implied that with yourself on Max's stream multiple times.
If I implied that, I completely recant it.
Okay.
If I did imply that, I don't
Okay,
think
cool.
I have.
That's good. Okay. Do you
Did she imply that, Matt? Just about to take your word for it.
No, I don't. I honestly don't know.
This is no drama going on.
Yeah.
At no point in time, either implicitly or explicitly, did I ever say that you had to do some sexual act or send me anything ever to get on my stream. Didn't I say exactly the opposite?
Hold on. Do you think that you need to implicitly...
What is she accusing him of?
That's what I've been trying to figure out. It's more or less like uncomfortable.
It sounds like she was.
It sounds like
I don't
she's
know
just
for
trying
a
to go
fact
for
because I
that
didn't hear it.
person.
It sounds like she was, and she's fucking. Oh, he's talking to me now. Now we're good. I didn't say that. I didn't imply that. Let's have a mindless fucking conversation about nothing, like we're boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah. What she's basically claiming is that Mr. Girl is saying these things. I'm not saying these things. That's not what I'm saying. That's what Mr. Girl is saying. You're projecting Mr. Girl onto me. That's
Mr.
what
Girl.
her
I think
claim
Mr.
is.
Girl is making a fucking exposed video on you. You're like in good shape, like just off the bat. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there's just nothing. I swear to God, like he could find Destiny committed a murder, and I probably wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, it's like one of those guys. Normally, if you find
really
out someone's making an exposed video on you, you start to kind of like worry. But it's like it's Mr. Girl.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's right. Isn't that a pedophile? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, exactly. Pedophile. Yeah.
At least say something for it to exist.
Well, implicit implies it's not being said, but it's being implied. Did I ever imply that?
She didn't know what implicit meant.
Did I ever make the claim that was what? First of all, you're pretend. Okay, so let's.
She just confused herself.
She's getting her. You did something wrong together. She doesn't know quite what it is yet.
She did that turn. It's like, oh, first of all, like, whoa.
But you, I just haven't thought of it yet. It hasn't clicked. Okay,
Do you even know what you're talking about? Come on, like, seriously.
This is like, you know, this is perfect. Never argue with a woman because your argument has to make sense. You're automatically at a disadvantage. Yeah.
Make it very clear.
You know what it is? This is like there's a word for this. Femcel. It's like an incel, but it's a woman. You know, this is typical femcel behavior. She's so thirsty. She's so desperate.
I think you have to be a total incel to use a word like a femcel. I will never use that.
Yeah,
word.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's still, it's just like,
let's ask our resident like normal guy. Have you ever said femcel before, Jeff? Have you ever used the word femcel, Jeff?
I have not. Sorry, you cut out on my end.
Oh, sorry. All right, just checking. So there you go. There you have it.
That was perfect. Silence was the perfect response.
I figured you were talking because there was awkward silence.
No. We were talking. Jeff, don't worry about it, man. You're doing good, buddy. Just
don't worry, Jeff. Go back to
there, buddy.
Superman push-ups.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Max feels differently about this than I do.
Well, then why do I care what? Okay, well, what is Max's justification?
This is why I watched your stream today and I was like, what is he saying? I was like, why is he acting like I am saying everything that Max has said?
Because you're on his. Because you're his star. Because you're his star witness there supporting you. You guys are both sitting there gaslighting each other that I'm a rapist, sexual abuser.
Apparently there's 13 people. I am one of those people and I have not even made a personal fucking statement. I have not made a statement. All I gave him is our logs before you fucking were a weaselly little worm and deleted them all.
The whole thing is she went to Mr. Girl and she gave him all this stuff to work with, and now she's spinning it and saying that, oh, well, I actually agree with you, Steven. I am totally on your side. I don't know where he's coming from.
You're right.
You're so desperate for him. You're so desperate
it's so
for him
funny.
that you've worked yourself into this situation where you can just talk to him and get confronted by him because you love him so much, and you just want any contact with him at any excuse for it.
You know, we don't claim to be the smartest guys in the universe over here at Shop from the Point. I'm not going to include AC with this. You're not the smartest guy in the universe, right? You're not dumb, but you're not smart. And this is so really? On the fucking surface, my fucking kid could see it. You know, my 7-year-old, like, well, I think she likes him. I really think it's so on the surface.
Fucking weirdo.
You understand that the reason why I had to delete those logs.
This is you. You're like.
Okay, go ahead, Lav.
You're like, I have the logs for everything. I have every single log. Show me a screenshot, and then I go back and you delete them all. Fucking weird, dude.
So the reason. Let me know when you're done.
You hear the reason he deleted them. This ought to be interesting.
Okay. Here's the reality, and I think you guys both know this, but you probably don't care at this point because you're both taking on water. You leaking my personal relationships with other people doesn't really make me look bad because I'm a man. All you're doing is hurting the other people involved. So when you guys are,
Boy, that's probably bullshit, but it's a damn good excuse. Like, you know what? You got to take off your hat. That's a good one. How much you want to bet the shit in there? He doesn't want anybody to find out. But if he could just say, like, look, there's other people get hurt, which is probably true. That's crafty. Admire that. That's beautiful. Nice job.
I don't care what you're trying. You literally leaked false information this stream, saying shit like I've hooked up with Madame Genevieve. I've never even seen her in real life.
My dick magical turns these bitches crazy. Yeah.
Before.
No. I didn't say that you hooked up with Madame Genevieve. I said that you guys had a sexual relationship.
I had literally 10 different people message me telling me a list of people that I hooked up with. That's just one that you mentioned that I've never seen before. So you're either misspeaking more than you realize, or you're lying to me right now.
Did you not have a relationship with Genevieve?
I can't confirm or deny anything because if I start confirming or denying anything, then you can just ask me questions about any person.
Weasel.
Lav, you have absolutely no fucking right to have access to my or any other woman's personal sexual relationship unless you want to go ask them.
On the record, she is public with it.
Then I don't first of all
get it from her.
That's fine. If she's public with it, then you don't need to ask me. But I'm not in the business here of dicking people down and then bragging about it on stream. That's not something that I'm interested in doing. That's what you're asking me to do. That's what you're asking me to do right now.
No, I'm not.
That's what you're begging me to confirm or deny a sexual relationship right now. I'm not going to do that here, Lav.
So weaselly. We brought that up because I said that it was strange that you had a sexual relationship with her, and then you were like, we never hooked up, and I said you didn't hook up. You sexted, and you're like, well, I can't confirm nor deny. What the fuck, Steven?
I had 10 different people tell me that you said that we hooked up. Maybe all of them misheard. In which case, that's fine. But still, the fact that you're even Lav, you're trying to leak all sorts of stuff right now as gotchas. None of this is going to make me look bad. All you're doing is harming the other people involved.
You know what's getting? It's getting tons of more pussy. Because of the way women are built. They say, look at this guy. They must want to sleep with him for a reason. That's all they're doing is they're getting him more pussy. Because this is the way the world works, man. You know what lions do, female lions do, after a new pride comes in, or new males come in, chase off the old males, and they've killed every single fucking cub? You know what the females do? They fuck them. And you know what? We like to think, and we are better than animals, there's no doubt about it, and there's more, we're not that far off. We're not as far as we like to think. Far off as we like to think.
There is no leak that is not public.
And I do. I feel like I'm in Africa and I'm watching a bunch of fucking cheetahs fuck right now.
Everyone knows that you and Cherry had a public relationship because she fucking did a twit longer about it. Everyone knows that everyone is or going to know because Madame Genevieve went on the record, said that she was completely perfectly comfortable with stating that you guys had a sexual relationship. Kelly Jean has publicly said that you tried to sleep with her and she said no. There's all of this.
You know, it must be a dream for a lot of guys to get like this much fucking poon, right? And there was a time in my life I would want this, but to have to listen to this horse shit, I much rather have the same pussy every night. And that's what usually happens when I date like 2 girls at once. Like it's like first of all, it got expensive. He can afford it, right? And I just like, why don't I just keep this one? Like, who could deal with this? I couldn't. I don't know how he does it. And he literally, like, he's a tightrope walker. He's like a fucking, he's a ringmaster and a tightrope walker. Like, how does he do this? How does he not go insane himself?
This is public. I have not.
When you say, Lav, when you say tried to sleep with, there's a lot of people that I've like flirted with.
This is just one woman. There's probably like 20 of them that are this fucking upset and this annoying.
And it didn't go anywhere. Do you understand that that's what you mean when you say tried to sleep with? Like, I flirted with Kelly Jean in a but that's not the message you're
conveying. You gotta know who you flirted with and it's public.
Ugh. You're making me sound like a rapist. He tried to sleep with him. I flirted with Kelly. I flirted with Kelly 6 years ago. Lav, it's not Lav. You literally called me.
That was the entire implication that Mr. Grohl was putting forward. What do you mean it's a ridiculous implication? It's what he gathered from the way you explained it and what you shared with him.
So she helped
and everybody else.
That was the whole point. So she helped a guy that is trying to make a case that he is a sex pest. And she's just flabbergasted.
She's upset that that's what he gathered from it.
Because that's exactly.
I mean, what? Like, what on earth? Like, what is it? How are you going to? I mean, I don't. Okay.
Imagine somebody calling the cops on you, and you catch them.
That's stupid.
You imagine somebody call the cops on you, and then you like catch them coming out of the police station. You're like, I don't really appreciate that shit. You fucking going to snitch on me like that. It's like, is that what you take from this?
yeah, exactly. Like, I really can't imagine she's that stupid. I just think that she's being deceitful. She's just purposely lying about it. I think she is
head over heels in love, and probably wasn't that stable to begin with. Like most, like really, you got to ask yourself something. All right, if you're a woman, what kind of woman throws himself at a guy who already has children, where a relationship didn't work fucking out, and that sleeps with another woman every fucking night, and they also have, not to mention the fucking, the odds against STDs are fucking higher. She's allowed to have a poly sheep, you or the Warcraft morphic relationship, or what the fuck they call it, too. And then you're going for him as well. Like none of the normal rules apply. I mean, and like, what kind of person are you? You're nuts. You think you can bring him down to earth? What kind of like you gonna make him your own? Well, the fuck, he's sleeping with half the world. He doesn't need you, you bimbo. Like, I mean, if anything, Destiny is a poster child. Like, why it doesn't work. It works for like him and nobody else, and maybe his girlfriend. And it wouldn't work if he was rich.
He's like a freak of nature. I mean, that's
like everybody's like, oh wow, it really works for Destiny. He gets tons of pussy. He's able to do it. Yeah, he's like he's like the one. He's Neo, right?
He is the exception that proves
the exception.
Rule. That's
but
what
all the other bad things that come along with doing this keep happening to everybody else but him, which is kind of great in a way. You know,
he's like walking in a room filled with bear traps, and he keeps avoiding them.
Yeah,
no matter where he steps.
It's like when Tom and Jerry, and he would go in the room and they'd go snap, all the mouse traps would go snap, and just kind of follow him around the room.
Yeah, I mean, to play devil's advocate, there probably is still that contingency of people like that avidly just hate him for shit like this, but they don't ever they can't buck the system as far as like the support goes.
I don't know how you can hate him.
They're shouting at into the void.
I don't know how you can hate him for something like this. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's his business. He is making it public so you can fucking comment on it. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's it. And like, you know, he's perfectly. There's nothing he's doing that he's not entitled to do. But I mean, just ladies, like, look, you're gonna get look at this girl. She's gonna get as fucked up as her. And I mean, how many other? What was that other bitch that was crazy about him? That was going on and on about it. I used to have a guy call in. Did you check out what was the other girl's name from like 2 years ago?
Anna.
Anna, like she was great content for a while because she Destiny fucked her up. You know, so that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna turn into Maya if Destiny. He has a magical penis. Turns into Maya. You know, it's really and like, you know why? Because this probably is a reason. You know, he's probably only able to hold it because most guys that like sleep with a lot of women that are fucking regulars are broke, right? It just the whole thing blows up in their face and they end up in jail somehow. You know, she's gonna
start writing "I hate Destiny" in the mirror with lipstick every morning.
Destiny has a public platform and money.
It's amazing. She like removes.
People can pull this off. Not for long.
Lav like removes her own agency from the entire situation too. Like she pretends like, well, I couldn't have known that Mr. Grohl felt that way about you and was collecting that information to present it that way. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you are familiar with this.
Yeah, I know the situation.
Fuck Destiny. Like, you hang around these people. What are you trying to say that you're just? Oh, I didn't know any better. I was born yesterday. I'm sorry.
No.
What? Like,
fucking pimple. That's too funny.
Harvey Weinstein of Twitch.
Oh my gosh! Yes, there's.
What do you think that implies?
When we go back in our DMs, I send you a scantily clad photo, and you say, "Welcome to the Orbiters Club."
Yeah, and
Yeah. Destiny is gaslighting her, edging as well. What? Did you write that? Fucking AC, was that your donation?
What? No.
You had to be.
No, I don't have a dollar, dude.
Asked you if you're doing okay, and you're like, I still want to fuck you. Of course we joke. Do you really think that was your entry into my stream? Well, I just want to know, do you think that was a serious...
I got perms after that. I don't know.
So, okay, just to be clear, you're hinging all of my implied sexual coercion on me saying, welcome to the Orbiter Club.
Implied sexual coercion. Listen.
Is that? Oh, I just want to hear you say that. You're telling me that you think that was just serious me saying, welcome to the Orbiter Club. You've made it because you sent me a picture?
I think your implied sexual coercion, this is what I think. Because I really do not want anyone to put words in my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay? I think...
I don't want you to put words in your mouth. It's fucking ridiculous.
I just want you to put something else in my mouth.
Yeah.
Extremely messy.
How much you want to bet she'd sleep with him like immediately after this if they were fucking IRL? How much you want to bet? Like immediately?
More, yeah.
Sexual.
The tension.
Okay? I think that when you...
Yeah, I wouldn't get good odds on that, I don't think.
And Destiny would sleep with her.
Yeah, of course. Good for him.
Yeah.
And not call her back and say, welcome to the Orbiters Club.
Who was the person that said, I love me a good hate fuck?
You know what he should, he's
Internet
done
AJ.
banging her. He blows his loads like, guess what? I'm kicking you out of the Orbiters Club. Goodbye.
You mix
That's his signature.
With now 8 to 13.
Yeah, this means you're out.
13,000 people who are now part of your life parasocially. It is even messier and potentially abusive. I think.
With
hold
all
on,
due...
Let me finish.
Let me finish my ridiculous fucking statement.
I am aware that a lot of this is like just the way.
You know what this is? If rock stars, if there was. If you imagine like back in the day when all those like fucking like Bon Jovi and Poison and Motley Crue and all those bitches that they dated, there'd probably a lot of pedophile accusations there too. It fucking had social media like in 90s, from like the mid 70s, like.
Oh my god, yeah.
The 80s.
Like Studio
like
54 shit.
All those broads had social media. Can you imagine?
It'd be over.
They'd all be in prison.
Absolutely.
Yo, the people from all that time are probably watching all this like, whoo, we dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Born 30 years early.
Yeah.
I have a solution. We build a time machine. We send Destiny back into the past, and then with the knowledge he has from now, and he can teach them all how to have W-Riz. Okay.
It's too funny. Destiny's a rocket. He really should give lessons of this shit. I mean, how can anybody deal with this?
That I feel, right? And part of me feels very sheepish and embarrassed that I feel like I expected you to protect me more after having.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you ramble on this. Lav, with all due respect, the one who's making this messy in front of my audience is you and Max.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Are you fucking kidding?
Are you kidding me? You guys, he's doing it. You're gonna stick up for Max now? Oh, great.
You, for years, have been.
Maybe we need to interview Max.
Oh, fuck.
Mr. Girl?
Yeah, like, how's the exposed video going, buddy?
Well,
Put one in the chat if you want that. I have questions. Like, so how do you think this is gonna? I'll give a serious fucking. Like, so how do you think this is gonna roll? Do you have any? You think it got him? What does got him mean to you? Oh God, we might have to make that happen.
Known to have.
I don't think he'll fucking do it after he heard this, but yes.
Messiest fucking sexual social life in this fucking sphere. Don't.
I don't think anybody realizes they have like no self-awareness, like how ridiculous they sound when, and that's what he's trying to tell her by saying like, look, this doesn't hurt me. This is not going to ruin my reputation or anything, you know? And I don't think people realize, like, they think they got this, like, it's like when they're trying to get Trump and they're like, the walls were closing in. Everybody thought there was like this, like, one magical trick, whether it was grabbing by the pussy or, you know, soldiers in Afghanistan or whatever, where Russians putting, they always thought, like, this was the one thing. It's the same thing with him. And actually, it makes him more like, look like more of like a Don Juan. And these people have just, like, Max especially, have a really different, how do I say this? Their worldview and the audience are miles apart, and what they think is gonna like kind of like Destiny gonna get the justice he deserves is probably just gonna turn them into content. It's already turned this girl into content.
I have had sexual relationships with tons of people where nothing has gone public. You're looking at the most public-facing stuff and trying to condemn all of my sexual relationships on that. If you want to do that,
Anna, I found you through the fucking Anna shit.
That's great, and I know of you because.
Oh God.
He found this in that crazy bitch. So that proves my point of the cycle. There's this crazy bitch that's so devastated that she's not in his life. I gotta give me some of that. And she did, and look what happened.
Whoops.
It's the same thing. You're Anna. Congratulations.
Anna
Destiny
2.0
needs to exist. He needs to exist and fucking bring these stupid bitches that believe in this shit down to earth. They need to be hurt emotionally to know that fucking all this horse shit doesn't work. If you want a fucking real relationship, you got to do it the old-fashioned way. But Destiny's an exceptional role. Welcome. I wanted to play fucking center field for the New York Yankees. It didn't work out. You know why? Not that guy. Destiny is. There you go.
Because of false allegations you've made about other people besides Hassan in the past.
Here we go. Like, this is
like what?
This is what you do. I bring something up, and then you have to make me a liar. You can't
because you've lied. Because you've lied multiple times.
Because
you
made me look like one. Like by telling
this is what you do. See, let me not address your argument, but let me address the way that you go about it.
Yeah,
and I just don't like your tone and the context of this.
All the time.
I really don't appreciate you making me look liar by pointing out each lie I told.
I really don't appreciate you making me look stupid by letting me speak. You need to take charge, okay? And you need to tell me to shut the fuck up.
I missed you. I missed you, AC. I really did. I hope you feel better.
Also, you lie all the time. Also, and this is what you do. You say, "So what? I'm a liar. You're also a liar." That's not up for fucking debate.
Say hello, Jeff. Say hello, C-Man.
I just did.
C-Man.
I'm talking about you right now, Steven.
No,
and you're like, no,
you're obsessively talking about my. You're upset. I do need to talk about you. Of course. What do you mean? You just had a 5-hour struggle session stream on me like 4 nights ago.
How are they not laughing? Like none of them. Why aren't they? Well, Stardust says she's muted, but like, how are they not like carrying on? Shitman love felt Anna was in the way of Destiny, so she got out of the way to get him.
Or that one was the last time I spoke about you.
Constantly. You don't think I get DMs leaking of you?
I would never. If another girl falls for this, fucking and goes like I'd never get sick of this shit. Never.
Talking shit about me.
What?
Well, it's like Dazed and Confused. Destiny gets older; they stay the same age.
Yeah,
so eventually,
it's so great. He's like
there's
30.
gonna be another girl who falls into
like
that
10 years older. These broads. It's so funny.
You do it in private discords all the time.
Name another time.
Do you want to listen to the audio recordings I have of you talking to me in multiple fucking rooms? Lab, why are you pretending that I...
Yeah, send it to me in DM. Substantiate.
No, I'm not going to tell you who my... I'm not going to tell you who my source is.
You have been on stream for days, weeks, months talking shit about me, and I have said fucking nothing publicly where you have dragged me through the fucking mud every...
Oh, so that's why she went to him. You dragged her through the mud.
Can't
does
you
he
get
talk about, in fairness, does he talk about his ex-girlfriends when they're all gone?
I don't watch a lot of Destiny, so I wouldn't.
We only, the fairness is like, so for anybody that's like freaking out, we only watch Destiny when this happens. Otherwise, we don't give a shit what he thinks.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not Nicholas Diorio.
So
I'm not gonna
You have to like. So I don't. So but my point is, I wonder if she has a point there. If she like, or at least she pushes to it. I mean, she's obviously like, she's trying to play coy here. But I wonder if like he's running her mouth about it all the time. Yeah, of course she fucking went over to Max to fuck him up. It's revenge. That's all it is. But the problem is, Destiny comes on here and points like, this is simply revenge. There's nothing to it, you know.
Anyone comes on and fucking talks shit about me, and you say I'm looping,
Lav.
you go over fucking everything. You also loop, dude.
Lav.
It's a fucking joke.
Only
What's
time.
the worst about it, but you can't like make her jealous by fucking like make her go away by fucking another girl because you live with another woman and fuck her. She already knows. Because that's what I used to do. When I really needed to get rid of one of these crazy bitches, I was like, yeah, you know your fucking friend from fucking 5th grade? Yeah, I met her in a bar the other night and I banged her brains out. Go away. That's what I used to do. You can't even do that in Destiny. Because he's like, they already like signed on for this shit.
Time I bring you guys up are when you bring me up. You're the one that, by the way, sexually abused me by leaking details of our hookups to a guy that you know hates.
Sexually, I don't know about sexual abuse, but
I don't know about that.
No, well, you know what though? In fairness to Destiny, how much you want to bet if he was a bitch? That would be sexual abuse. So yeah, he's probably turning their own shit against them.
Hates us by leaking. Yeah, you have. I haven't talked about any of you shit talking Connor after we fucking hooked up. I haven't leaked any of the private shit about our hookup.
You hooked up with Connor?
She's screaming like she got stabbed. She's a murder victim.
I know.
But you're out here literally giving details to every fucking person. You absolutely have done this, and you're doing it constantly in these back rooms.
Never did that. You are a fucking liar. That is ridiculous. I can't even believe that you would try to get a fucking lick in like that. You are disgusting.
While you're constantly doing it on stream after stream after stream after stream after stream? Really?
This is horribly disgusting. I cannot even believe
I'm going to tell Mr. Girl
if you want to have a conversation like this, you absolutely cannot talk about my fiance again, and you absolutely cannot make up fucking lies about
Right, you talk about my fiance all the time, and I'm not lying. You literally
fiance. Is that the girl?
Yeah, that's the girl. I thought they were married.
I thought they were too.
I guess they're still engaged.
Yeah, okay. They're still engaged while he's running around banging these crazy bitches.
You're talking about me all the time in the back.
Your life is public.
Okay, and guess what? Yours is too. If you want to be out here saying, "Oh, the CMO boyfriend," and you want to be talking with Max, you want to be digging into my personal life constantly, then your life is just as public as mine, of course.
I literally can't even believe.
I would really hate for this part of my life to be fucking public, because at least now I can come on and tell stories about the old days and fucking get the narrative out I want. I would really hate this shit.
That you would like blatantly lie like that? Like I'm genuinely. What?
Do you want me to repeat what you said about him, and you can tell me if it's a lie or not?
Steven.
No.
What the fuck?
No, I don't.
When you ask a woman a question, and they say your name, Thomas, and usually like with me, because my name's Tommy, they say my full actual legal name, right? That's when you know it's no.
She didn't even scream it. She just like Steven. Like super just deadpan. Like
yeah, I know. You know, it was like I had a crazy. My biological mother was nuts. I haven't gone too into that or anything, but that's what she said. Like, you know, did you fucking? I literally like. This is what I had to say to my. I'm not going into detail because it's too fucking hard. But I had to go to my. Did you put my dog to sleep before he was sick enough to be put to sleep? Tommy. Yeah, and like yeah.
Yeah.
And then and you're not. She did. So there you go. I'm well versed with Steven.
That's the tone. That's the tone when you're like, oh,
Steven, I know that tone. I know that tone.
Oh,
fuck are you doing?
Do you want me to repeat what you said about him, and then you could
like the next word out of it was, "How dare you?" Even though it was 100% true.
Tell me if it's a lie or not, or
no, we're not gonna play that game.
Why don't you guys just stop talking about me publicly, right? You've leaked every single little fucking obsessive thing. Oh, now I'm threatening you like the fake blackmail before? You've already leaked everything about our fucking personal sexual relationship. Do you understand that?
Me.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
What?
Why don't you stop? Is a threat. He gets what he deserves.
Oh my god!
Steven,
it's the loop again. It's the loop again.
Me with
it's
the
loop again.
Lie.
I didn't threaten you with a lie. It's the truth, and you know it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. That's gaslighting. He's going to pretend that he's crazy. I know exactly what he's talking about.
You realize your entire existence online right now just revolves around threatening to out me as a Harvey Weinstein of Twitch, right?
That's the truth. That's how I know you, in fairness.
Never threatened to out you. I'm not writing the fucking article. You're saying what
Once
I
you
am
get
doing.
the tone, that's like, I am doing that.
She's
but
such a liar. Oh my God. It's really disgusting.
that's what I said. I was like, she's not stupid. She's just being intentionally deceitful and lying because she wants this excuse to have this confrontation. This to her is like the closest to coitus. Like, this is the closest that she can get. I wasn't kidding
I think
earlier.
you're right. No, I think
there
you're
was
right.
foreplay of the small talk, and then this is the
Now they're
rough
having
sex.
sex.
This is the hair pulling. This is the fuck me harder, Steven. Fuck me harder, Steven. Please. I'm getting rammed up the ass here with your rhetoric and with the way that you're just
so
deftly maneuvering.
she skipped the sex part and went straight to annoying girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the best she can get. Like,
Yeah.
Fucking funny, man. Pretty fucking funny.
The star witness on the article, Lab. What are you talking about? Like 20% of it is going to be about
Steven,
us.
I have not done.
You're literally the person that dragged Anna to fucking Max and then mindfucked her for 3 hours to try to get her to fucking leak
First, what a weaselly little fucking liar, dude. Yeah, I'll say.
all of her fucking logs to him.
First of all, Anna contacted me before I contacted her.
Not
and
about that.
I did not drag her.
Not about
I did not
that.
fucking drag her into
Was it about that? Was it about
Also,
connecting her to Max for
about
the
you.
little
It was
article you guys are writing?
It was her saying that you were abusive. It was after you said "shut up, bitch," and she was like,
I can't wait for Max's video. I am looking forward to it.
was saying, "I'm so sorry that Steven did that." That's part of Steven has an abusive cycle.
How did Anna get in contact with Max, Lav?
They had talked before.
How did she get in contact? How did she get in contact with Max for the article?
Wait, hold on. They had spoken before.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Okay.
How did she get in contact with Max for the article?
Anna told me that you guys were still sexting. I was like, she was like, God, he's so abusive, but like,
this is
whatever.
your long way of saying you connected her to Max, right?
Yeah, and then I went to Max and I said, "Oh my God, Anna just told me that they are still sexting each other and have never stopped."
Yep, and then you connected Anna to Max so she could be part of your.
So that whole time when Anna was running around trying to make him out to be a complete monster and was freaking out on Twitter, they were both sexting the whole time. Is that true?
Well, there were like calming moments, right? Where she would calm down.
You know, I'll tell you a funny story. When I got divorced, my ex-wife, I'm pretty bad at her lately, so I guess I can say what I want. Yeah, fuck it. I won't go into detail. I wouldn't do my ex-wife like that, but my divorce was pretty ugly, 10 or so years ago. And I remember this black guy I knew. I worked for AFES, which is the military. They service the military. It's like if you're going to get gas, you go to AFES. You're going to get bread, you go to AFES if you're in the army. And I ended up working for them and then use my GI Bill to stay here. And it's a long story, but whatever. The divorce was hard, and I kind of wore it on my sleeve and probably a chip on my shoulder as well. And if anybody even got me close to that topic, I would just like trauma dump on. That's what they call it now. I would totally like vent because it was really stressful. I was trying to stay, and I was always the threat that if this didn't work out, I out of the country and I wouldn't be able to see my daughter again. So I remember this black guy was telling me, he's like, "You're gonna be just fine." And I'm like, "What? You think we're gonna get back together?" No, you were never getting back together. But he goes like this. He goes, "But I'll tell you what's gonna happen. She's gonna come over one day, and she's gonna give you the best sex you ever had." I'm like, "What? Are you kidding me? I'd be afraid to let her in. I'm afraid she could accuse me of rape." "Don't worry about it. I've been divorced twice. It happens to all of us, right? And she is gonna give you the greatest sex of your life out of nowhere, and then it's gonna go away as quick as it came, and you're gonna be back in court." I'm like, no, it's exactly what happened. I remember, like, because I wanted to put it back together. I wanted to be with my daughter, and I'll never forget looking at I was at one of the Yugonov, the CPS fucking meetings and shit, where they tell you how you're supposed to behave and shit, and stuff like that. And I'm looking at this fucking woman across, and she's. No, it's like you just blew me a week ago. I mean, like, what the fuck? Why? I mean, I wanted recorded it back too. So yeah, this stuff happens. Like, oh my god.
By the way, going through a divorce and telling a buddy at work is not trauma dumping. Trauma dumping is when you're like talking about something random and been like, yeah, by the way, I was molested by my uncle once, you know, or something like that, you know.
That's what fucking Kite did with his dad so many years ago. Remember that?
Yeah.
Kite
It's like when you drop
talking about
something.
dads. And my dad would do it. The Kite's like, my dad killed himself, and I'm like, oh, Kite.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not laughing at Kite's dad. Let's make that abundantly clear. We love Kite. When he just came out, yeah, my dad is dead. He killed himself. I'm like, what? Like, he kind of derailed. He apologized for it. Like, he wasn't trauma dumping on purpose. He was just it just came out probably because it's in the back of his mind. How would it not be? Yeah.
Venting about your divorce is not trauma.
Yeah. Anybody want to make a call? Oh, Sit Man. I'll take some calls. Sit Man. And then I'll come on and we'll do a show. We'll do an after show right in. If you want to sub right now, line your Discord up, whether it's Twitch or this or Patreon, and then we'll put on a mini show like 30 minutes or so after this. And I'll talk to you. If you don't want to come online here, sometimes people don't like to talk. They like rather talk to me there for whatever reason. Sit Man, you're on the air. Thanks for being patient, not interrupting. Go.
Hey, yeah. So
you're the guy that used to call in about Anna all the time, right?
Yep, that's true.
You're the world's biggest Anna fan. Yeah,
I gotta say though, like you might have come across a little bit of a story with like, you know, maybe like Lav does want to get rid of Anna so that way she could be the new Anna. A little bit of story.
It's like on the surface. Like
like she Anna was remembered as the cat ear girl. Now like Lav has a cat in the hat, you know, trying to get all that fame and glory back.
Anna was nuts. She was something wrong with her. She had a broken heart. It was obvious, and so does this broad. Yeah,
she was a psych student.
Yeah. And it's a great question because, you know, that is one thing that she keeps on bringing up and she keeps on trying to, like, you know, have nobody talk about it. Her partner, her fiance or whatever the fuck he is, you know, she brings him up in arguments, like to dunk on people, but doesn't like it when all of a sudden they bring up him and like call him a cuck or whatever because of like the Destiny relationship.
She wasn't bad.
I mean, like,
and this is like the worst woman on the world to ever go back to because like, it's looking like if I can't have you, no one will. That's what she's doing the woman version. If I can't have you, no one will.
Yeah. Pretty much, definitely.
Yeah. If like I can't have you, I'll do everything I can. I'll work with your enemies. I'll destroy your reputation. You know.
And to refer to Destiny's like live stream about like Mr. Girl and Anna, I mean Lav having like a conversation, just like hyping each other up, and how she keeps on trying to dismiss all of her actions involved. What's it called? Mr. Girl came up to a point and said like, you know, I have to stop him because somebody's going to kill themselves with when they interact with Destiny. So then
is that Max's excuse? Because he's going to be a hero.
Yes,
he wants out of here. That guy's fucking phony.
He even wants YouTube getting involved, watching.
Does he? Does
yes.
he? Oh, he's not fucking.
Chud,
that's psychotic.
Chud even goes.
I got to be honest with you. He really said that.
Yes,
that's psychotic. Like I want YouTube. I want to cancel you. I want to go to YouTube. Oh God.
Yeah, but here's the other thing. When he brings up somebody's going to kill themselves, somebody's going to be suicidal.
What a parasite! Max he sounds like a parasite. He was parasitic off of Destiny, and now that's like one of the worst kind. A lot of people are parasitic in this fucking business, if you want to call it that.
I mean, Destiny literally saved his career, but then all of a sudden he just like exploded his own bridge. So I don't understand his problem.
Optimus, get in here quickly.
But the other thing I do want to say is, what's it called? When he was like saying somebody's going to be suicidal, she literally throws wood on the fire by saying, I was like that too. I was very suicidal that day. Like the fuck, you're getting involved. You literally are throwing wood on
kill
fire.
Themselves. I don't give a fuck, man. You're like, I don't know. You guys, that has value. See, that has no value to me. Like somebody could kill. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a fuck. I'll kill you. I don't give a shit. I don't like where people got you. Like, you know, I come from a fucking army. Like people kill themselves every fucking day. And everything. It's not like I don't care about them, but it's just like I don't like. I know suicide's like a real problem, and these people use it as a fucking crutch and a weapon at the same time. So fuck them. Kill yourself.
Yeah, no,
kill yourself. Go ahead. Oh, I'm so sick of it. I don't care, and I really don't care if somebody says, "Oh, Tommy's insensitive about suicide." I don't think I am. I think I'm insensitive if people run around and use it as a crush. And the thing that's so like evil about it is like, he doesn't know whether I'll kill myself or not, and he won't take the chance. So therefore, I can control. Not me. Fuck you. Kill yourself. Fucking kill yourself.
And you've seen the evolution of this fucking article piece, right?
Jamal,
Like it went from
pick up Connor.
Harvey Weinstein, live. Don't bother coming to my island. Yeah, good idea.
like it went from being a sexual abuser, now it's down to an abuser.
Yeah.
Then it went to, since there wasn't enough people coming in, he then tried to dig up that old.
I don't know about you, but
like,
I'm not sticking in my dick in any woman ever
By the way,
again that calls me an abuser.
Donator,
ever.
wrong rapist, by the way.
Wrong rapist, by the way.
Yeah.
Where's fucking?
You're close.
He's not here. So, all right. So here's it. Thanks for the call, Tip Man. But we got to put in.
See you, man.
You got priority. Good call about it. I'm happy to hear from the Simp Man. Is that Doug? Doug?
That is Doug.
It's Doug. Doug. Dig Doug.
Yeah, it's Doug. He just earned. He's a fuckhead or a fucking known fuckhead.
Nice.
Right, so we're gonna make this song, like from now on. Hey, Doug, you there?
Give him a second.
Yeah, Doug.
Oh, hello. There we go. Hey guys, how are ya?
How you doing? Oh, okay, Green Man. Hey, Green Man, you know what to do? Green Man? Green Man, do you know what to do? You know why you're here?
Why?
Okay, no. Okay, we'll get you later. I was just really hoping fucking Optimus would come here. Yeah. All right. See, we're coming up with a theme for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Whenever you call in, Matt's gonna play a clip just for you.
Okay.
Like I was thinking of you this weekend. I was inspired.
Oh.
So on Friday,
Thank you.
it was the afternoon, and I decided to watch. I got Apple MLS ticket, and there was a game on. It was called the Philadelphia Union versus the Columbus. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Illinois.
Yeah, close enough. I was hoping it was Ohio. All right, so from Columbus, right? So the Union, who were the runner-up champions, went up 4-1, and the whole stadium started chanting. This is Seven Nation Army, right? I think it goes. They started going, "Go back to Ohio, go back to Ohio." That's pretty funny, right? Right, Doug?
Yeah.
So now, when you come in, and we're gonna record this like in the coming days, Doug, we're gonna go like this. You ready? You ready, Doug?
Yeah.
Doug.
Hell yeah.
How do you like that? You were the first.
I love it.
You're gonna get an intro. You're gonna be like Goldberg and fucking like, get a whole.
Doug.
Do a bunch of songs. Yeah. Doug.
You can do it with anything.
Yeah, I know.
Doug. Doug.
Let me go, Doug.
All right, we'll work on that, Doug. Okay. What do you got for us?
All right.
Workshop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Doug.
I was just thinking, they haven't talked since November. Talk about No Nut November. That's what I'm thinking.
You're not thinking much at all. He's getting tons of bullshit.
No, I'm just saying, not that. I mean, talking to no nuts, like they're nuts. That's what I mean.
That joke sucked, dude. I'm sorry. I'd rather go dog. That's a lot funnier. Dog. Any request? Any requests for Doug? Any song requests? I think we can handle it.
Sure. Enter Sandman.
Dog.
I like
Dog.
I do like the one from the kids show.
What?
That's the actual show, Doug.
Oh, the one from Doug. Yeah.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Doug.
The cartoon.
Don't stop. Hey, Tommy, don't stop believing.
How does that go?
Doug.
Doug, 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 Doug.
Like how AC's just playing the B-sides of the fucking
Jesus.
Absolutely.
Can you do Doug in a rap?
No, it's like, I don't know. Give me a favorite rap song. I don't know. Name a song.
Doug, 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 Doug.
Doug, 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 Doug.
I'm gonna do the Dub Doug. There you go.
Doug, 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 Doug.
See? Just works.
We gotta get to work on this.
So if you just tuned in, we're going to be doing this for the next hour.
Yeah.
You can send donations, and we'll make a Doug version of whatever song you recommend for $5 minimum.
It's the spirit in the sky. Doug. I can't. That would be a real. There's something you can't do. Some don't go good with it. You have one verse? You have a good Doug?
Doug. 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 Do you know what that would end, Tommy?
No.
Niggas in Paris.
Oh.
Who is in Paris? Doug.
Yes.
That's the answer.
Doug's in Paris. Is Doug in Paris?
And I'm in New Amsterdam.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What's a good one? We could do Monday Night Football. Do the Monday Night Football, fucking Jeff.
I'm good.
How's Monday Night Football go?
Wait. Doug. 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 Doug.
Doug.
Fucking run this joke into the ground. I swear to God.
Yes, we are.
We only got 12
It's okay,
more
nobody's
minutes. Keep it going. 12
You already did about 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Doug.
Hey, Tommy, can you do knife collection, but Doug?
No. Thanks for calling, Doug.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.
This is the devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the king's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard.
Thank you, Big Boo-hoo.
She supported mass supporting Nicholas Dario. I don't know his name.
Not that hard.